Rom, and I'm the vision pioneer of the Ancient Floodgates Global Ministry. I'm your host for the Feast of Incense International Conference. Well, it's been 10 years of pioneering sounds of the Lord, 10 years of spontaneous, raw, unrehearsed worship, prayers, spontaneous, response to intimate expression and interactions with the realms of God. God has been doing a silent, mighty, great thing in our midst, in our city, in our territory, and we're so humbled to be a part of this partnership with the heavens. Well, 2021 was very incredible, was revolutionary, was mighty, had a lot of visitations, lots of impartations, lots of manifestations of the glory of God in the midst of us. We are so blessed to just give you a short review of what God did throughout the 5 days of the Feast of Incense.
The sound of water, the rivers, the mountains of creation welcoming Him, the nations gather. Oh my God! Now with this sound, Al-Kali, the judge of heaven, take it to the throne room, take it to the courts of heaven. Oh, all those watching on the internet, take your nation. If you can lie down on behalf of your nation, if you can lie down.
There's one place I miss going, it's the nations right now. I will see you again in Nigeria. Daps, what a blessing you are. What a blessing you are to this ministry. What a blessing you are to the earth. And what a blessing you are in Nigeria. I want to decree in this meeting the triumphant entrance. I want you to think about what God's doing. That brings me to a couple of scriptures for you. The first is out of Isaiah 28. There's new strength for those who turn the battle back at the gate. God's saying from this gathering that you are going to turn back the battle at the gate. Battles are raging. We are in a war season. We're in a Passover season. Many of you are going to have to understand that we have to understand crossing over every year during this decade. Each one is new. Each new war, each year. And so there in Nigeria, you're in some new wars, lots of change that's coming, lots of establishing the authority of God at the gates, so the gates of hell will not prevail. The keys of the kingdom must come down. We build a church, we gain keys to the kingdom so that we can cause hell to back away and the glory of God to manifest. I declare a beginning of a new glory move in this triumphant kingdom gathering. I also declare that you are going to enter into a place of praise and singing that will cause the atmosphere to be changed throughout Nigeria. I also declare that a wind will come as a sign afterwards that will blow the sound of this gathering out across all of Nigeria and even into Africa. I decree right now that there is a new explosion coming. Robert Heidler and I wrote a book called The Triumphant Kingdom. I declare that you are becoming a prototype for that triumphant kingdom. There is a new move of God stirring in the earth, and you're beginning to stir it right there in Nigeria. I look forward to being back with you there. I thank God for you. I thank God for the nation. I thank God for the people. And I say, get ready. This will cause a triumphant entrance into that kingdom move of God that's now brewing over Nigeria.
As we lift our voices and raise the greatest Hosanna to the King of all kings, Yeshua, Jesus. He is Lord. He is the one who inhabits our praises. Join me April 13th through 17th, right there from Nigeria, with the nations of the world.
Feast of Incense.
Every knee will bow to you, Lord Most High.
The Lord your God will come, and with his mighty loving arms, when you call out his name, amen. Jesus will surely say, they burn
Let praise be a weapon that silences the enemy. Let praise be a weapon that conquers all anxiety. Let it rise.
Mighty God we serve, mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve, mighty God we serve. What a mighty God.
Well, the feast was very incredible. We had lots of partnership, lots of prayers, lots of prophetic words, people who partnered with the sound, partnered with the movement in various unique ways.
Then all of a sudden, you see a company of revived Christians. They're the ones that will see Jesus. A time is going to come, if it is Jos, all of us will move down to Jos. Because you see, before Jesus comes, we will know. We will know the day, but not the time. If it's just Township Stadium, all of us are going to stay there.
Feast is 10 years. Wow, the feast is 10 years. It's just like yesterday, but we're counting days and counting time, and here we are in a decade of pioneering sounds of the Lord, a decade of pioneering the unification of nations, a decade of pioneering songs of the last day that will prepare the church into the ark, which is Jesus Christ, and bringing refuge and safety to homes, to families, to regions, and to nations. We are so grateful for what God has been doing the past 10 years.